What? Come on. That boy. I love it when you do that. That's a good boy. That's a good boy, Lucy. Yes, you are. You're a good boy. Hey, everybody. Prepper Nurse 1 here. We are starting to get a little more overcast today. I know there's rain in the forecast for tomorrow. I don't think we had any in the forecast. Maybe tonight. I think we might get some later tonight. But, yeah, so anyway, that is what is going on there. Oh, I see what Becky did. Very cool. So, I got to show you what she did here in the garden first before we go on and talk about this video. Anyway, today is still Tuesday. I believe, I don't even want to say the date because you guys are going to hammer me if I'm wrong. So anyway, but it's still Tuesday, 2022, and it is July. All right, so there we go. You can figure out what the date is from there. So, but, and how about this? End of July. So 26th, 27th, something like that. I don't know for sure. But anyway, we had, so this here, guys, is the chicken poop combination wood chips and stuff like that. Not from this year, but from the year before. And Becky had added these into around the tomato plants, which is a really good idea because I told her, I said that the poop from last year has been sitting there for a year now. That's ready to go. That can be utilized for, you know, the garden or for, you know, growing and stuff like that. So, so yeah, that's what that was. And this one's all bent over. You can see that. Tomato plants are doing very, very well. And so that's a good thing. And then we have the asparagus is over here. They actually cut back some of the asparagus already. We just let it go to seed anyway, just because we're, you know, letting it do its thing. And then this is the second year for the asparagus. So next year would be the year that we actually start to harvest some asparagus and eat it. So looking forward to that, to be honest with you. So that's what's going on there. And so they had already cut off, if you can, some of the main things here, but you have the other shoots are starting to come now, offshoots, so that's a good thing. Peppers are looking very good, so those look very well. Oh, Becky had a whole bunch of stuff on there earlier. I was going to show you that, because she had picked squash and zucchini and cucumbers and peppers and everything else. But like those couple of peppers there, those two look ready. I don't know why she didn't pick those. So, and then the cauliflower was over here as well. Or no, the cauliflower, no, that was cabbage that was over there. So, I don't even know what she had in this bed. I think this might have been, oh, there was onions. She's already harvested the onions. I know that. And then what do we got? I don't even know what we have over in here. Let's see. Things are all flowering. So I'm not 100% sure what we put in this bed over here, but obviously it's doing well. Well, the garden's done really, really well this year. We've had a lot of production, a tremendous amount of cucumbers, and you can see the melons are doing well, and that's good. The grapes are loaded. It's actually pulling the fence down. It's so heavy. So, but okay, so I wanted to talk about in this video, sorry, I got distracted with the garden. I was just kind of wanted to show you what was going on there. But so what was I going to? Okay, so I wanted to talk about the situation with Germany. In Russia, the pipeline to Germany with the natural gas, okay? So Russia is saying that there is an issue with something. So they've actually cut the production down that they're sending to Germany down to 20%. Germany had counted on Russia for 40% of its natural gas. So the question is, will Germany freeze this winter? And I don't think that they will, and I'm going to explain why. So they had already cut it back to where they were getting 30% of their propane from Russia, you know, because of all, you know, with the sanctions and all that type of stuff. They're looking at, you know, getting away from getting their natural gas from Russia. And their reserves right now for Germany, because Germany wants to be at a certain level before the winter comes, the reserves that they want to be at, which would be 100% reserves, is already at 65% of the reserves. So they're not like way down, but Russia has definitely cut back on what they are sending to Germany. And of course, you know, it's all politics and it's all games, and it's those things like that that happen constantly. And again, do I blame Russia? No. When you have these countries are sending arms and weapons to Ukraine so that they can fight Russia, you know, that's a problem for Russia. They don't want that, obviously. Look at that little girl. You are so freaking cute. You're a lunatic. Miss Molly, are you a lunatic? She is the freaking cutest cat. What are you doing? You can come and say hi? You were in play mode. Yeah. Yes, you were in play mode. Silly girl. Silly girl. So, anyway, I want to hear your guys' feedback. I mean, this is the information that I got. You know, like I said, Russia is definitely squeezing Germany a little bit there with the natural gas. Which again, like I said, I don't blame them. If I was in Russia's shoes, I would do the same thing. There's obviously issues going on there, and that happens, and so that's why you have that problem. But it is definitely something to pay attention to watch, because there's always going to be something else. There's always going to be the next thing that's going on or the next thing that's happening, and I find that, like I said, I find it very interesting. So it'll be interesting to see how it all plays out. But, you know, there is definitely going to be problems come this winter, depending on the severity of the winter, how harsh this winter is going to be. I've heard, now up here last year, okay, we did not have a lot of snow, but it was a lot colder last winter than it normally is. And so, does that mean that this year is going to get a ton of snow? No idea. You know, every year you just kind of, well, we'll see what happens, and you just kind of go with the flow with that. And, but that's, you know, that's what we're doing. That's what we're at. Getting some good sun right now. Actually, so it looked like it was getting overcast, but then you look behind here, it looks better. So maybe that one cloud grouping is going off there now, so that's not bad. I don't even know where the solar's at. Let's go take a look and see. But so I'm looking at the forecast for West Virginia, and I believe like the next 8 days in a row is supposed to have rain down there. So, all right, we are at 26.44. So that's actually bringing in decent power, and the batteries are in good shape. Love these lanterns. So some of the lanterns that I have acquired. Lots of canning jars, and this is just not even tip of the iceberg with the canning jars. So more canning jars over there. There's a ton in the shop. This Quikrete, I'm probably going to take a lot of that down there to West Virginia with me. I want to utilize that. I have some projects that I can use that for, but that's probably not going to go down on this next trip just because of the weather and stuff like that. Obviously I want to go when I know it's going to be dry and there's not going to be any issues and stuff like that. What I will probably do, oh, actually we'll walk over here and I will kind of show you when I make my next trip down. So a lot of people see the yellow building and they have no idea what's in the yellow building. So we'll take a walk over here. And I will show you. But the whole Russian thing, guys, in Germany, I definitely would like to hear your feedback on that. What do you think is going to end up happening in that situation? And will there be issues for Germany as far as staying warm come this winter, because they did get quite a bit of their, you know, propane from Russia. So obviously this is where the beautiful Harley sits. There are, I believe, let's see, 2, 4, 6, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 22. Let's see, wait, 2, 4, 6. Yeah, so there's 44 buckets under there, and then these buckets here. There used to be buckets all here as well, but a lot of those have gone down to West Virginia already. I will continue to take more of these out of here. Chop saw, miter saws, all kinds of stuff. I got to get these down there as well, because those are things that I can utilize down there. So those are definitely tools that will be coming down with me gradually. Actually, I got a smaller little giant ladder here. You know what? I might take that one with me this time. That might be a smart idea. I have the big giant one over there, but that would actually not be a bad thing to have. So I think that will have to go with me on this trip. I forgot that was even in here. How bad is that, right? But yeah, a lot of stuff in here that I will be taking down eventually. And just, you know, like I said, everything is slow and steady, and we will get it done. But yeah, there's a lot of things, you know, cleaning up this wood pile here is, like I said, we're just burning that all off. That's all been ant infested and it's bad. And so that's going to be all cleaned up. The next time I come up, we're going to do another bonfire, and we'll burn up a whole bunch more of that, if not all the rest of it, on the next fire. We took a lot out on this last one and did a really nice fire. So I think we will definitely do that again, and we will get this hopefully all cleaned up. We will see. So yeah, but you know, like I said, it's just it's going to take time, and it's all coming together. But we're just working at it methodically, and like I said, things not being in a rush now makes things much nicer. So, and there's the puppies all chilled out. Hi, Miss Pandora. How are you? I see your tail going. Oh, so you guys somebody was asking about the burdocks in here, getting the burdocks cleaned out pretty much, and so that has been done, and so that they don't flower and get the dogs all full of burdocks, and that was all fed to the chickens, which we're very happy to have them. I know you're a good girl. You're a good girl. I know. I love you. I know you're a good baby. Yes, you are. So anyway, that's where we're at, guys. That's kind of what's happening here today. I'm going to jump off for now. I have some things again that I've always got something that I have to do. So I have some things to do, and so I will catch you guys on the next video. I hope everybody, again, I hope you all are doing well. Be safe, and I will talk to you all later. All right? Prepper Nurse 1 out for now. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't even do my ending stuff. Look at me, I'm like completely off of this. Remember, we're all in this together. We are one race called the human race. As soon as we can figure that one out and Miss Soxy underneath the truck, we're going to be in much better shape. Also remember to hug and kiss the ones that you love. Tell them every single day. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen in life. So it's really important that we tell the people that we care about every day. Last but not least, STD, step, thing, and day. One step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever you are trying to accomplish, whatever you are trying to do, you can do it. The only one that's going to stop you from reaching those goals is you. That's it. Nobody else. Stay positive, stay away from the negativity, and you're going to be just fine. All right? All right. I will see you all later. Have a good day. Prepper Nurse 1 out for now.